This is the 220 power cord that supplies power to the device host. Connect the wire to our equipment. Then connect these two discharge cables, red to red, black to black. These are the two voltage acquisition lines, red and black to distinguish. Then after these two wires are connected, let's connect this 220 charging power supply line. There is a red sign at this place. It's corresponding to a red mark on this terminal. We match them and connect them. Then there is a buckle here to tighten it. This line is the 220 volt power line that supplies power to the charger. The other end of the 220 V power cord is marked with two terminals, L and N, which are connected to the L and N terminals of the 220 V input power supply respectively. This 220 V power cable is used to power the host. Just plug the other end of the power cord into a 220 V socket. Then these two are charging cables and a voltage collection terminal line, now made into one. Then after all the wires are connected okay, then we can turn on our device. Then this big clamp is clamped on the positive and negative terminals of battery pack, red to positive, black to negative. We are using a simulated battery pack. After machine turn on, this is product information, voltage range, current range. After confirming voltage and current range, then click on the charging test. Then there are 6 templates inside. Then the one we set by default is template 1. Here are some parameters. Single cell battery voltage, whole battery pack voltage, 48 up to 600 can be selected. This is a means of communication. This is switch of the module. This is the maximum charging current we are going to set. Generally, this is the charging current which is set according to the maximum value of the parameters of our equipment. For example, if our device is 100A, we set it to 100A. This is the record interval of data, 1 minute interval, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. This is the module and cell battery number setting. If no modules are included, you can ignore it here. No need for settings. This is capacity setting of battery pack. After setting up properly, click OK to enter our test interface. The parameters of this interface are some parameters you need to set for your actual work. For instance, capacity, you actually charge it to 100 amperes hour, then set it to 100. Time set to 10 hours. OK, this is a cell voltage high limit wattage. Generally speaking, for 12-volt battery, the high voltage limit is 14.4. 12 multiplied by 1.2. This is a voltage setting for charging. For instance, the batteries on our site is 110. Then I'll set 110. Here is actual current settings. Then after these parameters are set, there is an L switch at the back of charger. The L switch that controls this power supply. Let's close it. Only after we close it, it can provide power to the charger. L switch of battery charger is usually made at back of machine. L switch of discharger or charger and discharger are made in front. After close L switch, then look at present voltage. It is the current voltage of battery pack. If there is no problem with this voltage after it stabilizes, then we click Start Test. Start charging the simulated battery. This current can be set up according to the on-site requirements. 50 also OK. If set to 50A, charge battery to maximum of 50A and then start charging at 50A stably. It refers to charging entire battery pack to 50A, not single battery. The single battery is relatively small and voltage of single battery is probably 10V. Not support to charge several signal cell only. In addition, our chargers customers are generally not equipped with cell acquisition modules. The function of the single monitoring module is to monitor the real-time voltage of the charging. Some batteries may be better. When it charges, its current will be relatively rising a little faster, so it might reach high limit faster. It is under real-time monitoring. Maybe good battery has reached 12V, while the other batteries have only reached 11V. If you don't monitor it, you won't find which batteries have problem. If you use them to discharge them together, the difference between the batteries will be even greater. In other words, by then, the bad batteries will be broken directly. If there is single-cell monitoring, batteries with problems are found. If the equipment allows, you can remove the bad battery and activate it. Reactivate them. Generally, if there are problems with charging, we'll also have problem with discharging meantime. So if the customer has our discharge meter, they can also use it to find the battery with problems. Our charging curve is a straight line. For example, after slowly rising to a certain current, the curve gradually becomes smooth and stable. The blue voltage value multiplied by the red current value equals the yellow power value. Current multiplied by time gives ampere hours, which is actual capacity. It will stop current rising when current approaches the maximum current value we have set. Let's manually adjust the load now. These two current figures are almost close. The meter below is a voltmeter, the ammeter above. If we set it to 50, after turning on the machine, click Start. Its current will rise to 50. It is charging this battery pack at 50 amperes. Then the capacity you set is 100 ampere hours. Then when its capacity is completed, or after the duration is reached, it will stop working. It ends the work based on capacity and time. If this charging voltage reaching the set voltage value, basically it will also gradually stop. The current will gradually decrease. There will be a fluctuation. Okay, let's stop a moment and wait for the data saving shown in the upper right corner. Data saving usually takes only 10 seconds and can be viewed on either the host or upper computer. If not wait data saving, the record of the test result cannot be saved and found in test record. Also, if we click pause, the test will only be paused. When we click start again, it will continue charging. After a pause, the time and capacity counts do not reset to 0 when restarting. This counts subsequently. It doesn't reset to 0. If click stop, these durations and actual capacities will be reset to 0. This is the difference between pause and stop. After all its data has been saved, then we can go back here. Then you can turn off the power later. We can turn off the air switch now. This place can also be closed. Okay, then we can remove the cables. Thanks for watching the tutorial video prepared by HD Yoga Manufacturing.